Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I promised you guys a little tour of my latest decorations for Christmas. And wow, this is quite an accumulation of collections, of Santa collections and all kinds. And I've showed them to you before. They have grown a little bit. And some of them have accumulated spider webbing and so to speak. I mean, they've just gotten old and I often have to get rid of them. And that's one thing I do when I bring down all of the boxes that take up half the garage. I usually have a box on the side with, it's kind of a donation box, and I redonate to the Goodwill. And so many of these came from the Goodwill and other thrift stores. And I've been collecting them for a long time, so I thought you might want to see them. This is the little Santa collection. He's gone everywhere from the mantle. Right now he's in a little corner. I'm going to try to turn on the light so you can see where he's sitting. He's actually sitting on a table. They're sitting on a table that I made for my daughter, for my youngest daughter, when she was she's 19 now rather. But when she was younger, I hunted for this set, and I have a video of what I did with it. I decoupaged it, and I cut up and used a lot of vintage books for the table, decoupage that. And then I did a dry erase, what am I thinking of? Dry paint, is it dry stroke? I forgot. Anyway, dry brush, there it is. Dry brush technique on the chairs. And I have showed that before in another video. You can find it if you search my videos under decoupage. So I use it now as an end table because I just don't want to get rid of it. I'm going to give it to her probably when hopefully she'll be blessed with children. And she can use it. This was actually an end table. It's an oak end table, and I turned it into a play table or a work table for her when she was young. And then I hunted the little school chairs down. They are solid oak, as is this, and it was a perfect fit. And now when the grandkids come, they have a perfect place to sit in the kitchen. So it's their perfect little table as well for eating and playing and coloring and whatnot. But that's where I put my Santas this year, and I do have some vintage ones. This is one of my favorites that my kids really hated for a long time. They always thought it was creepy because he rings the bell, and he's definitely from the 60s or so, but I found him at a thrift store. And I love this little fella here. He comes up and down out of the chimney. Well, he did. He's seen better days. He's also wearing glasses. Look how cute he is. And he doesn't want to do it now. Now he just kind of creaks. Just makes a little creaky noise, and he doesn't quite make it up. Kind of like me. Getting old, it's hard to get up and down out of those things. So that's what he's really good at, though. And it's a plastic little chimney, basically. So I love that. These little lights are also vintage. I love these. They're just little silk flowers, little poinsettias, and they have red. They have a string of red lights. And I was lucky enough to find those actually still in their box. And they were definitely from the 60s, mid-century. So I love those, just strewn those in there. The motorcycle plays Born to Ride. Is it Born to Ride? Born to be Wild. There it is, the theme of Easy Rider. That's what that one plays. My husband found that somewhere. And then the big one in the back there is a cookie jar. Love that. Now that it has had a tiny little chip on the lid, and I wanted to get rid of it, and my husband took it back out of the box that we were going to redonate. He's like, no way. And then this one back here, I also tried to redonate him because his head is getting a little weak, and he keeps bowing, and my husband fished that one out too, so he won't let me get rid of any of them. But they're cute. And then this one I stole from my cousins one night. We were in San Antonio, and she has a huge collection, and we were drinking wine all night long, and I said, I stole your Santa, and she said, that's okay. I said, because he's going to sit in he's one of these little, shelf type. So she's got a huge collection too. I said, you won't miss it. She said, yeah, I won't. Take it. And then here's just a little trinket box. Love that one. Thank you for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. Looks like about 22 people are watching. I hope you took the time to hit that thumbs up. I'm just doing a little tour, and I'm also going to show you some of my mugs that I had talked to some of my subscribers about. I had talked to Jude, who's a avid Starbucks collector, and she says she collects Christmas and Halloween. So I was going to show her my Christmas it's a small collection compared to some, but let's see if I have everything she has, and maybe I can send her one. All right, then here's the sign I showed you when I did a thrift haul, I showed you this gorgeous sign. This sign, guys, it must be 40 years old, okay? I've had it at least 20 years. And I found it at a thrift store. I was paying for the stuff I had found in this musky old, which are my favorite. I love the stinky, musky. I mean, I cannot stand to go into thrift stores that are like picked over and selected. And yeah, granted, Goodwill has gotten like that to a certain extent. But I just love the old musky ones, and that's where I found that one. How's the stream, guys? Let me know before I continue too far if the stream is okay. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Hi, Deb. And I was, you know, after digging for about an hour and a half in that place, I was paying, and I asked him, can you sell me the sign? And he said, sure. And I don't remember if he said $20 or whatever. I have never replaced one tiny little light in that sign, ever. And it did have a chain, but the chain busted because I was able to hang it in the window. Had a little chain in the back, but that's gone. And you have to like put it at the top. So I wasn't even sure how to repair that, but it dances and changes lights, and I love it. Those are 3 little snowball candles. They're kind of glittery. Never lit them up, of course, but I think they're cute, and I do kind of a snow scene sometimes. But I decided to put some in here this year only because, you know, I thought you could see them with my videos. I thought it'd be cute. And I didn't touch my mantle this year for on my piano, rather. I usually I had a little village that I put there, but that was when I was in my mood to clean house, and I redonated all of those little village houses and churches. They were super cute, though. All right, let's go to the living room now. The top hanging from there, my husband, you cannot trust my husband at Home Depot. He comes home with big, giant things. He brought a giant life-size snowman, too. I think you saw him in one of my videos last year. But he did hang those up nicely this year. I've also put them around the arches of the door. I have sort of an oval-shaped door at the front with a little nook in the entryway. So I've hung them there before outdoors, and they look really cute, too. And I did scale down a little bit this year, guys. I normally have about 3 other trees, but I guess my husband didn't feel like bringing them all down, and he didn't. So we did get a fresh tree this year. I love it. I think he really picked a nice one. The shape of it is just beautiful. I really, really like it. And, of course, they forgot to water it and told me that they did. My daughter said, yeah, well, maybe she did, but it was dry when I checked it this morning. And it seems like it's drooping a little tiny bit. And these are some of my favorite ornaments. Let me see if I can turn on a light. Turn on a light over here. I once went to, I think I told you guys, I once went to a Salvation Army here, and they had the most beautiful tree, and they had toys stuck in there and plates and just all kinds of stuff, and it looks so cute. I guess kind of a Victorian style, I'm not sure, but they did such a great job that I came home and I just started buying every ornament I ever saw everywhere and just stuffed it. So now I always have more ornaments than I could ever need. How are you, Elizabeth? Thanks for being here. So yeah, I just can't get enough of them, and it seems like we lose a few here and there, but I did put a couple of toys in here. I put this beautiful little doll that I found a few years ago. She's all decked out in velvet. She's got pretty red hair, and she's totally clothed with shoes and tights and even a muffler. Love her. I have a lot of glass ornaments. I have a lot of special ornaments in here from my older kids when they were younger. That's my baby, and she was a baby there. It's a little Christmas with Santa picture. And yeah, that's just kind of my favorites there. I do have a lot of angels. Angels are one of my favorites. And then I have these from when my older kids were babies and younger. And I have her and her brother up there. There is his right there. We've had those a long time, over 30 years. And yeah, and then we have some of the Christmas Vacation that my daughter gave me a couple of years ago. This one actually lights up. You push a button, and it sings the Alleluia song there or something. There it goes. Looks like it needs a battery, though. I don't know. All right, so that's really cute in the car. And tons of vintage things I've been lucky enough to find at the thrift stores that I've been, I've been thrifting for many years. My friend and I, oh my gosh, when we started thrifting, we would go every single day. And during Christmas, it was the worst. It was the absolute worst. We had not... Like I tell you, half of my garage is Christmas. Here's my Elvis ornament. I do have a whole tree dedicated to Elvis, but I have that one there in his lame suit. Love that one. There's some vintage bells back there. I love these giant icicles. These are so cute. I'd really been into icicles for a while. My daughter decided to drape it with some pearls. Usually I use those pearls kind of as a snowscape, and I just kind of bunch them all up, and I'll put skis and stuff around them, or, you know, just kind of a little snow scene. Oh, there's my little ornament that I got from Guillermo from Vegas. Love that. And of course we have the requisite childhood craft, you know, the school craft ones. Those are there. And then that little orange one back there, that one was actually from my son's mobile, from his mobile in his crib. We turned them into ornaments. I don't know where I got that idea, a magazine or something. And I actually sent him about 3 of them. So he's got some on his tree now. And then we just topped it with a little snowflake. I'm always changing toppers. I had a really pretty topper one time. It was a crown. It was a gold crown. It was so pretty. And then I stole another idea from a neighbor. She was very... One year there was a series of thefts. People were stealing our outdoor ornaments. She said, I'm going to put my reindeer indoors. And it looks so pretty. She put it in her picture window, or what they call picture windows back then. And I think she had 2 of them. And I was like, I'm going to get some just for the indoors. And that's what I did. So that's where I have him. He's just kind of there sniffing around. And then this is what I mean by what I did with the pearls. I just get them and, oops. I just get them and put them down like a little snow scene. Here's another velvet doll, velvet clad doll, little vintage looking doll. I haven't put my presents under here. I haven't wrapped anything yet. I'm certainly late to the party this year, guys. You know that. I just put this up. Here's a cute ornament too, a little boot. All right, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just some, oh, look at this one. This one's darling. It's grapes and they're glass. I'm so afraid of losing those. I only have like 3. Again, thrifted. Thrift. Oh, I love this one too. I don't remember where I got that one, but it came in a velvet box. That little season's greeting is big, heavy glass. Really, really nice. Okay, and then on the mantle, again, we went a little simple. I didn't even put a wreath up on top because my husband insists on having the TV, which I don't really like having the TV in the living room, but anyway. Because normally I would have put a wreath right there and, you know, something going on. So I've got my stockings hung up. These I've showed you before. These were actually made from quilts that my grandmother made. But the quilts were so threadbare. I mean, they weren't the kind of quilts that are show quality or anything. They were literally, you know, utilitarian quilts. But they were some that she gave me. And they were threadbare. And I managed to save a few pieces and made my daughter a stocking and made myself one. I just embroidered it there with Mom and my daughter's name. And then I just put a gingham or something in the back. And yeah, that's what we call my grandmother, Ama. And then I put Amor Eterno, which is a really classic song, Spanish song about love, forever love, which is a mother and grandmother's love, is it not? All right, then I found this lady. Isn't she cute? Victorian lady in a frame. And she's carrying some greenery there. And it is glass and everything, wood frame. I just loved it. And I did put my little cards in a tray here. And Anita, thank you so much for your card. I just got that yesterday. That was really sweet. So I just kind of put them there. I used to have a little frame that I would put kind of like a collage of the cards, but I got rid of that one too. This is a really cute snow scene I just got the other day. Well, no, I got this like last year. See, it's kind of like a little snow scene in there. You just kind of shake it up. I love that. I think that's so cute. And then here's my daughter's Poems from the Heart for Christmas 3rd grade. That's my middle daughter's work. I don't get rid of their stuff as much as I probably should. But, all right, so that's that. Let me let you take a look at the tree from here. And I didn't go over there yet. I'll go over there in a minute to show you the bar. Here's my collection of snowmen. Again, they found a new place today. This year, they're always somewhere else. I love this one. He's the grumpy snowman. He was at Walgreens a few years ago. He's so cute.
Take it easy. I got plowed last night. How would you like a carrot for a nose? I'm melting and I can't get up.
He's a little grumpy. All right, this is a darling one. This is from Lennox. I love it. I'm so afraid of breaking it. But, you know, you got to put them out. And that one up there dances to Frosty the Snowman. I love that one too. That one's really cute. And then, oh, here's a little vintage one too, a little black and white glass. He's all melted. This is kind of creepy. It's got like presents that are all melted around him or something. It's really strange, but I thought it was kind of cool. And then he's vintage too. He's actually musical and twirls around to, I don't know, I don't think it's Frosty the Snowman. It's another song. And these are really pretty too. They're glass. And I love him too because he's like a little candle. And then I guess the wax could melt there. Like a bowl. Really interesting. And then he rides his bike. He also runs on batteries. And then over here where my books are, I had to put this nativity scene. And I do collect the nativity scenes too. But this one I didn't put with the other ones because my dog reaches up to play with them. He loves plushes. And he's already destroyed the donkey. I think, see, he ate his eyes a couple of years ago. So we have to keep him up. Whoops. He's really cute, though. I mean, this is a really nice one. And then it all packages right back up in the little house, in the little manger there. I love it. I think it's so cute. There's a picture of me and my granddaughter a couple of years ago. And then over here on my coffee table, my husband found this. I forgot whether he said he found it at a garage sale or somewhere, but it also runs on a battery, and I haven't put it in yet. But everyone's decked out in their winter scene clothing, in their winter attire, rather. So it's really cute. I love it. Little carousel. I think it's super cute, but look, it's been a little crooked there. But I haven't put the battery in this year to see if it's still running. I hope it is. So we got that. And then I have candles that I keep up all year. My taste tends to go towards, I don't know, kind of clubby and gothic and kind of overstuffed. But I added some Christmas tree brooches. So I actually had found more Christmas brooches, guys. Remember I gave you a little collection video? I found more. I knew I had more. And I put them there. I just kind of stuck them in there. They work perfectly. And then I even found a bracelet, and I put it on him right here. A little Christmas bracelet for him. And then over here, I put the earrings that came out of a jar not too long ago on these two candles. Can you see those? I just added I didn't have like a whole bunch of things like ribbon and all of that hanging around. Usually when I have that around, when I'm doing my wrapping, I'll start, strewing ribbon around different areas of the house. But I didn't do that, so I just went and tried to remember where I had these recent finds for Christmas, and that's what I put there. And then here's my nativity collection, and I know you've seen this before as well, but there are some new people, I'm sure, watching, so I hope that you don't mind seeing it again. This is just a little table that I have in the corner. And I love the little people. That's the little people collection there. I did find that at a thrift store, and then I realized they really sell well. And each individual piece they're selling them on eBay because you can buy more camels and you can buy more people for the scene. They're so cute. And I just really love that. I think it's so cute. Little people. Nativity scene. These are some of my favorite, the ceramic ones, especially this one and this one over here with the, I don't know, to me it's kind of a Mexican church with the little clay tiles, and look at the nativity there in the front. I just love it. This is one I totally fear that it will one day break. I take very, very good care wrapping this one up. It's one of my absolute favorites. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a little village church with the clay tiles, roof tile. And then I love that plate back there too. That says Christmas 1999. I thrifted that. I don't know what year, but I love it with the 3 kings. And then this one lights up with a battery too. Love the wooden one too, with a palm tree there. And I used to love these. Do you guys remember getting these for Christmas? We would actually get them. Of course, I did go to Catholic school, so we would get them in a box. And then that's the one that is glass. And then this one opens up. I'm only using one hand, so I won't open it up. But there's another scene inside. And then there's a scene in the back with the 3 kings. All right, now let's go to my bar over here. This is where I have a beautiful Santa that actually broke on me, guys. I bought this on the half-price sale at Hobby Lobby. I was so excited to get it home. And then I don't know what happened. I think I put something on top of it, or somebody put something on top of it. The glass totally shattered. So it has no glass on it. But there he is, little Santa there. I love it. And here's some of my reindeer collection. I have kind of cleaned this up too, because like I said, anytime I get one that breaks, or it's got a little chip, or it starts getting a little more worse for wear, I just redonate them. I did the glitter on this one. It was just red, and I added some glitter to him. And then here's a little rocking one. Love that one. And then this one my daughter gave me, and I also added a little stretch bracelet to him, make him sparkly. My daughter found this one in Oregon somewhere. No, Washington. She was living in Washington State. And she came back. Actually, she had 3 of them, and one of them broke. And she kept one, and then she gave me one. But I love that one. I think it's so cute. And then I always try to bring out all of the collection of the Christmas pictures for my kids' childhood. So these are kind of, you know, sometimes we would just get the little Polaroid one. And I have a lot of crying babies. My middle daughter was the biggest crier when it came to Santa. But I bring them out. I kind of makes them laugh, and they try to figure out what they were thinking that day. And there's me and my baby. That's my youngest when we took a picture together. The eldest had already moved away, and it was just pretty much her and I. Or they didn't want to take pictures with Santa anymore. That was it. They had already outgrown Santa. But, oh, I just found the time today. Hi to Crazy Card. How are you, Mike? I just tried to get, you know, I got into the spirit a little bit late. I always do. Oh, look, I put out some more of the brooches. I put them here on the frames. I tell you, I just realized I was cleaning my room a little bit, trying to get my background in order again, because it's starting to get messy for my videos. So I knew I had another box of brooches, and sure enough, here's a pretty little ornament that Elizabeth sent me. Thank you, Elizabeth. And then I brought out some more jewelry just to strewn there, because I didn't really like this blue. I sometimes put, you know, a little snow blanket or something, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So that's what I did there. And yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Like I said, sometimes we do have the other trees out. I used to put a tree in the other room as well. Then I had 2 aluminum trees, and I would sometimes put them in the back of my bar there, and they would kind of just peep out from there. They were really, really nice, but I don't know why my husband didn't pull them all out. And since I'm, you know, at work all the time, and he gets home a little earlier than I do, I said, do it. And he brought out what he could, I guess, and then he got tired. I guess he got tired of bringing them all out. All right, now we're going to look at the collection of mugs, because this is a tag video, guys. So if you want to join, consider yourself tagged, and let's see what you have in your collection of mugs. Now, I was telling Jude that I had actually gone hunting for one when she told me she collected them, and I found this one. And this one says, because they usually say the year, 2014, I think it says. It's really cute. I like it. I like the, you can actually feel them too. They have a little bit of a raised detail on that. And then it just says Starbucks there. I thought I had more, but apparently I've sold them. But that's a really nice one. And we cleaned out the mug cabinet yesterday. We must have gotten rid of about 3 of mine. Everybody got rid of some. I got rid of about 3. We threw away. We didn't throw them away. We gave them to the Goodwill. And I guess altogether we probably cleaned out about 12. But they were just regular mugs that for some reason or another don't work out. Sometimes the handle's not comfortable or whatever, and we're just done. Here's another really pretty one. I don't know what year this one is from. This is a big one, 14 ounces. And 2015 is what it, yeah, 14 fluid ounces from 2015. So that's another one that I have. And this one I did have in the garage, but I have not listed it. These two I do have listed, and they're still tagged. And someone told me these were tasters, which to me I thought they were little shot glasses or something. See, they still are tagged. And I have these listed on Amazon. But they've been listed for, gosh, probably 3 years. They haven't sold yet. They're really cute. I should just leave them out. I think they look pretty. Oh, let me stop for a minute and say hello to people in the chat. Looks like 43 people are watching. And I did get some thumbs up, so I appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, guys, today we're just doing a casual vlog style video because people wanted to see the decorations in my house for Christmas. And Jude and I were talking about collecting Starbucks mugs, and so I thought I would make it that kind of a video today. And so other than that, sometimes we talk about resale in here as well. And jewelry is always a wonderful topic to bring up. I am going to bring you an unboxing. My friend Vanessa sent me a huge box of jewelry, I believe, so I can't wait to unbox that. Plus, of course, I have a couple of bags. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure and do it and hit the bell so you can be notified when I do go live and we can chat in real time or when I put up a new video. Here's a really interesting one, too. This one, it's so funny because I thought when I bought it, I thought it was Valentine's. And it came with cocoa, which should have told me it was Christmas, but I thought it was Valentine's and I listed it as Valentine's. I don't know why it looked like Valentine's to me. But I guess it's the partridge, right? Is that the partridge bird or something? Let me see what year this is. Of course, I bought it at a thrift store, so I don't even know what year it is. Let me see. 2012. 2012. It's a pretty one. It's different, and I like the shape of it too. And this is a nice, comfortable handle. So I like this one. Yeah, it did come with the chocolate cocoa. Got rid of that because it was old when I bought it too. But it's pretty. So if you guys have a collection of mugs, whether they're Starbucks or not, please consider yourself challenged and do a video for it. Show us your little collection. I have a lot of other Christmas mugs, but I just decided to do this one. I love this one. First of all, I think purple is such a festive color for Christmas, too. I may change my theme one year and do purple. I used to do that, too, with the tree. I would do different color schemes. Often I had a white one in one room and a green one in the other, and the white one was the one that took on the theme. Like I'll do a Victorian. One year I did a Victorian. It was pink and purple and pearls and shoes, and it was so cute. Okay, this one says wish joy to the world, and it's got some little starburst motifs here. I like that. It looks kind of 60s and all around actually. And let me see what year this one is. This one is a 16. No, it's also a 14. This one's old, guys. This one's 2006. Wow, where have the years gone? I was looking at, I was almost in a melancholy mood, guys. That's why I started doing a video, because I was looking at all of those pictures of my kids and those Santa Claus photos, and I'm thinking, how long will I be pulling those out before they start making me really depressed? And then maybe just replace them with my grandkids' pictures, because they really haven't printed any pictures for me. It's like they do a lot of digital ones, right? And they send them. And if it's not up to me to print them, nobody else is going to print them. I said, please print one, because I just have, the ones from my kids. And it just makes me think, where did all the years go? Oh, my goodness. But, I'm happy. I'm happy and blessed to have my children that have their own children, and to see those pictures and everything. And of course, I started watching some movies on YouTube. I was watching A Christmas Memory, Truman Capote, A Christmas Memory, and it was making me chuckle. And I've got through a third of it, so I'm going to go back and finish watching that. It was really cool. They were making a fruit cake, and they had to go buy some whiskey. And then they went to some guy that was making, of course, Prohibition whiskey, and he's like, that is such a waste of whiskey to be making cake. But then he lets her have the whiskey, and he says, just bring me a piece of cake. So I'm going to go back and watch that movie. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider yourself tagged. Show me some of your Starbucks mugs, your Christmas mug collection. Let's do some of that before we wrap up the year, all right? And if I don't talk to you before Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas. Love you guys. Bye-bye.